It's massive. That's the Agnian castle.
And it's floating.
Seen it before, Mia?
I mean, so was Kevis, but...
Nope. First time for me, too. Like you guys. We never got any special training.
If our intel's right, we ought to find a cave if we circle along anti-clockwise.
Is that the one that then leads to the ventilation ducts in the camp?
Yeah, that's right.
Quickly. We need to get in before it gets light.
Moritha is a region like the Titans, yes, and it's very easily identifiable because of its, you know, skyscraper-like nature.
Yeah, lots of buildings.
Alright, I'm back.
Hoi hoi. Meow.
Welcome back.
Where'd you go? Why'd you go?
Had to do laundry.
Ah, that's fair. Adulting. Adulting sucks. That's why I'm playing a video game for 14 hours a day. Like I was 14 again. God, it's awesome.
Gotta play your video games.
Yeah, college kind of ruined it for me.
Hi, guys! I could just drive around inside the foundations of their prison.
Hi.
Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, hold up a second. Because we're also very near the edge of everything here. And I want to fill in this boundary because I am here. Meow. Filling in the map. Filling in the map. Filling in that map because it feels good. Filling in the map. Filling in the map. Filling in the... Anybody that knows music, yo, just like really quickly, like write me a rap about filling in the map. There you go. I gave you your first rhyme.
just play the Dora Explorer map song.
I don't know that song. Is it sufficiently badass?
No.
Well, then why the fuck would you even suggest it? This is Xenoblade. We have badass around here. Yeah. Come on! I'm stuck in the corner! Yeah! There we go. Meow. Oh, God. Oh, this fucking exploration music. Oh. Okay, you know what? Something I just thought about within, like, the last 30 minutes, and I forgot to mention it?
Yeah.
Music. Music here within Xenoblade 3. What are people feeling so far? Because I've said it feels good environmentally. It feels almost Breath of the Wildy to me, or it's a lot kind of like more about atmosphere and sort of less about identifiably bopping jams. And where I'm going with this is we can't back out now. Where I'm going with this is I have not really been able to identify something I could call a leitmotif in this game yet. Xenoblade 1 and 2 felt like they had those. Xenoblade 2 did especially. Like some really recognizable music that would play during important moments and something that would link the whole thing together. Aside from just the existence of flutes, I'm not getting a core melody out of this game yet.
I mean, it's definitely a good soundtrack.
I mean, nobody's saying that it's bad. It's Xenoblade. Of course, it's going to be good. But it's like I'm more getting into those. Oh, hi, another level 84 unique big monster. But I'm wondering, like, let's get into some specifics about it. What are people thinking? What are people feeling? Am I wrong? Is there a core melody and I just haven't picked up on it?
I haven't really picked up on one either.
It's solid, but it doesn't inspire me to adventure. Like, definitely atmospheric, but not in a way that's memorable. Very well put, Palisade. That's kind of what I'm feeling too. This thing on the ocean is probably like the closest I've got so far, and even now it's very sort of soft orchestra, if that conveys my tone properly. Feels like a big brand new world, but I'm more like just in awe of it constantly, as opposed to let's go see it. More like stand on a cliff and look at this for forever instead of go out and explore it, right? Those have two different vibes to me.
Yeah, it's like one is like enjoy the scenery, the other is like go out there.
Anyways, I've done the perimeter of this little area. I'll stop blip-blapping about nothing. Let's go do the fucking prison break or whatever. After I back up down this line because I discovered that I can. Fuck you!
God dang it.
Backing up and filling in the map is even more fun than filling in the map the forward way.
Back it up. Back it up.
Look at that! Look at all that map! Look at all that filled-in map! It's glorious. I challenge you to find the route I took throughout all of this. You can't do it. Xenod camp. Another rest stop. But okay.
Well, I have to give you one since you're locked out of the previous one.
I guess? I guess.
Is this like a rare thing?
It's like, hey, another rest stop! Everywhere where there's a fire or a torch is a rest stop. Yeah, I'm still already out-leveling everything to the point where it's all gray. Ah, dang it. I just wanted the chest. But okay, they're only level 47, so this should go by pretty quick.
No chest, only fight.
Slash! Recall! Crit rate! Boop, boop, boop. I wonder if Noah's skills that increase damage and crit rate, if those trigger between every strike of Unison Strike. Because Unison Strike hits 8 times. It doesn't look like it. Like, I don't see the damage climbing as I use the attack. But the next time I use the attack, everything's like 80% higher.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon? Wonder what's inside.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Supersonic Vang organ. Okay, so we'll take out the lucky because crafting materials. Noah, did you seriously just perform an action roll in the water?
Yes.
I know it's just an animation, like a result of the animation systems, but that's fucking amazing. It's completely pointless. It's probably way slower than just... It's slower than sitting in one place.
If only you didn't chart off on your own.
But he's got to do it for rule of cool.
Whoa, visitors.
Don't care. Moving past you. Gotta flesh out the map and get the treasure chest, and then past that, moving on. Who are we gonna take with us for this? Do we want to stick with Fiona?
Well, again, I would say Fiona and make someone else into another tank.
You think we can last long enough to get Mio through... no, you know what? Mio is the tank. So everybody else is at rank 5. You think we can last for 5 ranks? Considering how much I'm out-leveling everything. I think we can.
Maybe not.
I think we can. We're gonna put down a prediction on that. Prediction period is gonna be 30 minutes, or until I die. Without another tank.
Made it to morning.
Can I go without... How do I phrase this? Can I make it 5 ranks without tank or dying? There we go. Can I make it 5 ranks without tank or dying? Outcome, yes, and outcome, no. Bet your points, people. You got 30 minutes. So this is, can the rest of my team make it through their 5 ranks until somebody else can naturally change classes into a tank without me game overing?
I should write this all down. Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
I'm gonna have to play a little bit more carefully, make sure that I'm actually running around as that tank, because if I just die to something taking me out because I was running away, that also counts. That's a game over. So I guess I'll have to run around as Mio for a while.
Mio's a good girl.
We also have 4 healers, so you know what? I think it's gonna be pretty hard to die, because we have 4 people that can resurrect. That said, Mio is the tank that doesn't have a taunt. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And if I really need it, I can still change Lan Senna into a tank with their interlink. Slash slash, block and spike. Okay, good. Level ups. What? I saw somebody give a yes, and I was very excited, and now the next one is no with 10.7k points. Guys, where's the faith? Y'all are gonna lose your points. Monsoon, are you spending all the points you've gotten on my channel on no?
Only 1,000.
Okay, then who put 9.6k into no?
Yeah, because there's one other person put so much into that.
Oh, it's Mad the thing.
Mad.
Apparently.
Mad. Yo, Mad the Sane. Hey, does anybody know Mad the Sane? Mad the Sane has also been here for like 3 or 4 streams or more. Locked to emote only. Keeps coming back. I want to trust Mad and allow Mad to chat. Does anybody know Mad? Can anybody verify that Mad is a trustworthy person, or is Mad one of the eager types that might say something too much? Mad's got John emotes, so Mad must be from the same community.
In the Discord.
I don't know. I think Matt is.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Can anybody check there? Because I don't watch the Discord while I'm playing.
He sent the Discord.
Super block. Ironic playthrough. Achieve the charm pair carry. Fucking somebody drew Family Guy as this party and I hate it. I hate love it. I fucking hate love that Stewie is Senna.
He joined the Discord yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Mad, do you think you can be... You can play nice? Matt has not said anything spoilery in the Discord yet, so I have to assume that they're not here just to be a dick. I think this is the place. If we break through this wall, this very Zelda-esque bombable wall, we can get outside, right? Alright, Senna, we're up. Please share this cursed image. Give me a second and I will. Try to be quiet about them? Okay, cool. Then, Mad, you get chat privileges. Unable to add VIP. I forgot the underscores. Welcome to the chat. And,
The prediction is, can he make it through this area without switching to a second tank?
or game
Or
overing.
die?
Drop that on the desktop real quick. Bring up
Yeah, it's
OBS.
without dying before switching to a second tank.
Do I have an image in here
Rise and
somewhere?
shine.
Drop in a new source.
Every day's a training day.
Excuse me. Show pick image. Go to the desktop. There we go. Look, honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. They did a pretty good job matching at least a few of those personalities. Granted, like, the limited pool they had to work with.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's actually kind of impressive. I think part of what I hate is that it's so impressive. I don't want it to be as like, yeah, that makes sense as it is. And
It's good and bad at the same time.
a good part of that is just this sort of gut feeling that I've got that everybody's supposed to hate Family Guy. Because, I mean, I grew up with fucking Family Guy. I have laughed at this show my fair share. I have no real reason to hate it. Aside from just the internet all agreeing that it's cringe. But
It's too good to hate.
yeah, I have enjoyed it. This is good. This is good. Now hold up, I have to mute myself on a window that is taking too long and too slow to load.
Let me just fix this.
Stewie Senna is so right? Right? You hate, see that especially. I hate that it is like the only option. Stewie can't be anybody else. Ah.
Yeah, just make him the shortest person.
Nobody else can be Senna.
First Kevin's castle.
Maybe Stewie and Meg could have switched and the personalities would not be totally off base. But Stewie as short and Meg as girl are both like good enough.
You know somebody's gonna make a game like that.
How about here?
See, I don't think there is... If you wanted somebody in this crew to really be the punching bag, it would have to be Lance. And Lance is just too, like... Lance to be Meg.
Yes.
Yo! we're finally... This is the spire! And we can't really see too much of the bottom of it, but it is at the exact same angle as we saw at the end of Xenoblade 1. This is the Bionis head. It can't be anything else.
I mean, considering that ARC is at the top of the head.
Yeah, you know what? That's another good point. We've been in an ocean that is behind the Bionis head, and then we get behind the ocean, and we're behind the Bionis head. Yep, this checks out.
I've always been in awe of things that just float in the air for no reason.
Xenoblade doesn't have a shit ton of them. Most of them are floating for some reason. Maybe some sort of fantasy tech. Or ether. It could just be ether. This game, this world has ether in it, but also it has these giant explosions that we don't really know a whole lot about yet. And wherever those explosions hit, whatever...
Enemies! I'll hold them off!
Like, the explosion can create floating rocks.
Whatever was connected to it and is now not connected remains floating in the air.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. It doesn't create flying rocks as in debris. It's like, if the explosion covers the connecting point of two rock masses, those rock masses will stay where they were, as if they were still connected, even though there's nothing there anymore.
Oh, that's interesting. Good to know.
So that's why you'll probably see a fair amount of floating masses that you could draw like a perfect circle in the middle of them, like those ones over there.
Ah.
Also, hold the fuck up. I've never actually stopped. I've never seen this before. Oh. Oh, the world doesn't just fall into an endless abyss. There is an ocean. But it's just, it's like several kilometers away from where the continent is.
Very far down.
Yeah, and all that ocean over there, like, because I can see the edge of the ring around this continent. There's like a hard edge, and then all the water falls down to where this ocean is, that's covered by fog.
Right, what have we got around here?
Just so far to see it.
Yeah, I've never really been at this type of a position to see it before. That's not the door, this is the door.
We'll go on my mark. Here we go.
I'm glad that it's not only Lands and Senna that can do this, because breaking open the vents in Kevis, it was only ever those two.
Well, on we go then.
Hold up, got a glasses. Better. So are these all lost numbers? Probably no Kevis in here. Because this exists just to demoralize the lost numbers.
Good morning, you snuffing reprobates. Beautiful morning today. If only I could appreciate it. Didn't get much sleep. Do you know why? Because the eclipse draws ever nearer. How many of you are getting made an example of on Hope's Rest this time? I can hardly contain myself thinking about it. Couldn't catch a wink of sleep last night. Me?
Nutty snuffer. He's really enjoying this.
Yet, nonetheless, the show must go on in order to unite our hearts and minds to keep the world in balance and perfect harmony. This will be your final resting place. So why not live a little while you still have some body to enjoy it with?
I'll give him something to enjoy.
What term is he even? It's not like he'll have that much longer than them to live. Ah, bollocks.
It's okay. I'm not bothered. I hate people like that.
If you want to spend that on cutscenes, you go right ahead.
I can't tell from the data we've pulled. We'll have to check each route systematically.
But thank you for spending the points, CJ. This will be your final resting place. Curse you, Professor! By the way, I am loving just there being sound alerts. They're so good. I wish I had... Here, I wish I had a bigger audience that would spend money to turn on all of my other audio alerts, just because I love hearing alerts. But Triggerfire lets me do them with points. So, like, man, give me more ideas. I would love to just have... Most games I'm not as emotionally invested in Xenoblade, and I don't mind them being completely and totally obliterated by audio alerts. Give me more suggestions, please. Hit me up in that suggestion box. Two gods. Probably shouldn't just force our way through, eh? Let's look for another place. Nice. I still need a sound clip for a nice, too. I haven't checked the suggestion box. Or for weed, alright? I think during one of the most recent streams, Sanslas said she was gonna give me something for that. Eventually I'll check, I promise.
Eventually.
Yes, we need at least one quote, one alert, one gift from this game. So, like, gonna keep reminding you guys, please, keep your eyes peeled. This is a warehouse of some kind? According to the schematics, that's what it is. What do you think? There are no guards, so we should be able to proceed. Seems safe enough, let's get down through here. No! I was still exploring! No! Hold up, shouldn't we be taking off our eye patches? As far as I can tell, the people being held here don't have them on. Makes sense? No! Fuck. Ugh. Fucking. I figured the farthest one would have been the one to go to. Fucking sucking. God, he's shit, dude. Fucking. I still have 2 minutes left. I'll reset it. I was gonna do a joke, but I can't even remember the joke. And it's the joke is basically just 15 seconds of swears lined up.
Aww.
Better give it a good once over.
Well,
Central
either
Cell.
way, we have successfully managed to get to infiltrate into a prison.
Wanna watch me do a flip?
Pyra infiltrates, and the first thing she does is...
with extreme cuteness.
Josh, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Looks like I timed that poorly.
The hell you come here for?
Gondor.
What, really?
Is that Gondor?
No, Gondor's the girl.
I asked you a question. Give me an answer, fresh fish.
Look down.
Huh?
Huh? Cut the crap. Any lights on in there, you dead brain?
Hold on. Is Gondor
Is Gondor a what? Finish your damn sentence. What? My name? You got a problem with
I
it?
love that the Australians are so fucking...
So she's Gondor.
they're the resistance.
Bitch queen. She must have thought she was being funny. Oh, so you agree, do you?
No, it wasn't. I didn't mean.
Go die in a ditch, you turd.
Yikes. Never thought I'd hear someone top Uni's sweary mouth.
Just kick a man.
Don't you go copying her, Senna.
Nah, not my style. Oh, wow. Ways to talk trash about one of your friends. So, where was I?
Think it was about why they're here.
Oh, right, that. So, So, what's the idea, sweethearts?
Now she's playing nice?
You're Gondor.
What's it to you?
Monica from the city. She told us about you. She said you'd know where the queens are.
So you are the bitch queen's lapdogs.
Oh.
Please tell us what you know. We have good reason to meet with them.
So Monica is the
To
Bleak
bring
Queen.
peace and to set the world to rights.
This shit again?
What?
I'm fed up with hearing that sanctimonious Arden crap.
So you aren't gonna help us out then?
If you're trying to kill the now, then you can just forget it.
Kill the now?
Did I bloody stutter? Oh, you just don't get it.
I do not help.
Maybe this'll hammer it home. Eggy, Oggy,
Mom? At your command.
give this lot of bruising and dump him in the trash.
Mom. My pleasure.
She is behaving and operating rather strangely. Also, wait, how do they stop people from just summoning blades in the middle of a prison? Just thought about this, because we can, yeah, they have their weapon. This is a prison.
Breathing.
Focus fire there. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that Aggie's probably gonna be a hero because she got them fisties that I want. Unique character with a special kind of mouth on her. Shows up with a weapon type I don't have yet. I am seeing the foreshadowing from my... Let's call it gamer instinct.
What, you think she isn't going to be one?
Get up, get up. Crap, I have to run around his uni. So take out Aggie first. Oh god, right. I'm the only tank, right. I can't leave this up to the computer right now. I have to be doing the jumping around. I can swear again. Hey, bitch queen. So Monica's the bitch queen, apparently.
Yes, she is indeed.
And apparently Gondor has done this before? I have questions. Many questions.
Did Gondor run by her own rules?
Sploosh, alright. My guess is that there's something that's impenetrable to blade. Maybe. So take out Augie first, and then we can chain attack on Gondor. Come on, guys, look at me. Alright, you're looking at me now, so now I can swap over to Gondor and try to do as much damage as I can to try and pull that aggro. Slash. That's it? The other ones are down? So as soon as that enrage toggles... There we go. Okay, Galactic Flight charges chain attack gauge. Nope, have to do that second. Let's bypass defenses to start. Oh, yo, also, Mad the Sane, just to fill you in more on my spoiler rules, if you know more than I do, like, saying something that you know, but not saying it directly, like, what I'm saying is, if you know how the story's gonna go, then, like, fake guessing at it is still not cool. If you know, then just don't say anything, please. I don't know if that's what you were doing, but if you've seen farther than this, then you probably know, so I'm just giving you the warning.
Is that in reference to what Matt said?
Yeah, to what Matt said. I've got some very strict spoiler warning. I count like game mechanics. I count stuff that I haven't seen and is 20 hours ago. I don't care. Do not tell me what I don't know.
Yeah, like if it has not physically shown up in the stream, don't talk about it at all.
And I have no way of knowing if that was. That's what I think. I should have mentioned that. But what I mean is I don't know what you've seen and what you're just saying you think. I'm not accusing you. I'm just telling you, like, some people will do that and it's super uncool because you're basically just planting what's going to happen in the story and pretending you don't know. Right? You as in the royal you, not you specifically. All I'm saying is if you really know, just say nothing, please. Oh no, Sandflash, if somebody gives a spoiler, then time out. If somebody gives a spoiler, then like 2 days time out. Like, take it very seriously, please. Actually, you know what? I don't rely on this for money. Fuck it, a week timeout. 2 days or a week, it's your call. I don't need to spend Noah right here. Let's go on Mio. Fake spoilers even? Yes. Fake spoilers still plant a potential idea. Yes, now we can Galactic Flight, although I don't know if I have the charge for this. Back attack? And then I have to spend lands. That's it, that's my only option. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough characters to pull this off, because I have too many fucking healers.
Your healers cannot finish the chain attack.
So, good news, I can still get my Ouroboros order right now, because they gave me Mio.
Oh, Sandflash, you can time something out for up to like 2 weeks before it gets to perma again.
Yeah, you just have to know how many seconds it is.
Nothing's wrong with too many healers, though.
There's something wrong with too many healers. Yes, because they cannot finish a chain. Like, they can't get 100% on tactical points. It's a perk for them. So you can use healers to like push up the points and use somebody else to finish. You can use healers to get a bunch of extra attacks in, but they cannot finish a chain attack round. So if you have too many, then you run out of characters that can finish a chain attack round. And it kind of limits how many rounds you can do, because you spend your finishers and then they don't come back.
Okay. I'm learning.
I love it. I love the chain attacks in this game. They're a little long if you abuse them too much, but they're so good. Hey, it's not giving me an Ouroboros order. I just got Noah and Mio and it didn't... Huh, really?
Yeah, I think they explain it at some point in here.
No, I have no reason to think that shouldn't have shown up right now. Why wouldn't it show up? It didn't say it had to be in the last order or anything like that.
Do you want me to
Yes.
explain? Okay, yeah, it's an incognito mission, so everyone doesn't want Agnes to know that you're Ouroboros.
Fair, yes. Okay, they said that in the story, and I wasn't thinking about it applying to chain attacks. That's fair. Okay, gotcha. If that's the case, cool. I'm good with that. Gameplay story integration. That's a good plus. I like that. Also, Kairashi, remember that you have speaking privileges. You can talk. You don't have to emote only if you don't want to. Then, go in with Noah. Because if I can't get the Ouroboros, then I just need to get as many hits as I can. So we'll have Noah wrap up this order on his own, and then maybe I get somebody back to do the next one, too. Emotes are fun? Absolutely! I just only see Kairashi speaking in exclusively emotes. And I'm like, you can say more if you want. Yeah, aggro plus. And then quick draw. The Thaumaturge's weapon is awesome. I really like it. I don't know why I sort of fell off the class so hard. Maybe it's because I used 3 Thaumaturges for a while and I got oversaturated.
Huh?
I put all my love into that one for ya. You better appreciate it. Wait, it's glowing.
What? Wait, what do you mean it's glowing? Why is the thing in your chest glowing?
Careful. She packs a meaner punch than you think, Noah.
Yeah, no jokes.
Of course she does. She's a pro. That's Monica's daughter for you.
I was wondering!
You mean that she was born from Monica? Like that baby we saw?
That's about the size of it. Plus, the head Ouroboros
So
candidate.
Guernica got a grand... Sorry.
That too?
You don't say. It all adds up now. Oi! What are you prattling on about? You got something to say? Say it to my face.
We do.
Go on then.
Why are we fighting each other? It's so pointless.
Piss off. No, it's not.
Why?
Because you dads haven't figured it out.
About killing the Now?
Yeah.
Then stop holding out and just tell us.
Set the world to rights, you said.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure if you're just being self-righteous, but take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Running after that shit already.
Don't agree. Costs more lives keeping it going.
All right, that's enough. On your knees now, all of you. Hands behind your head. Disobey me, you'll get time in solitary.
Change of plan. Sheathe your blades now. Let's just do as he says, okay?
Right, they don't have blades. It's still physical. Wouldn't the Nopon be obvious? They would know if they had Nopon prisoners. Okay, got it. Stay safe on your end. Jansen and the others are all in the same cell. If they didn't notice us coming in from the outside, I think we can call step 1 a success. Wonder how we're supposed to get Gondor to work with us. The way she said we were trying to kill the Now sounded like she might take some convincing. What the spark does she even mean? I've no idea. I want to ask Gondor about it. Lots to talk about. Talk? Dude, I'm not looking forward to raising a merry ruckus just to get out. That seemed not strictly necessary. What do you mean? You're new around here. If you don't stir yourself, you'll miss grub, you know? They even feed us! Seems we have more freedom than we initially assumed. Let's look for Gondor. Yeah, wow. Okay, I was wondering. I was very much wondering if Monica had a daughter, because Guernica Vandam had a daughter, and then Monica looks to be 35, maybe 45, so I'm like...
New friends.
If you go out, if you leave the colony, do you have somebody to continue after you? And I'm so fucking glad that there is! You guys can talk again for a little bit.
Guernica has a granddaughter.
She's in the prison cell. She calls her mom the bitch queen. Seems like people have been sent here to try and do this before?
Yes, and it has been very unsuccessful up until some point.
Which leads me to wonder, here, timing. If they execute everybody during an eclipse once a year, how many times have they done this within the past year? Because if Gondor is here and seems like she's been through this before, that means that all of that has to have happened within a year.
I imagine why wouldn't execute everyone.
They did say everyone, but the guard captain seemed like it was a random poll, so I don't know. Maybe it's not everyone. But even if it wasn't everyone, doesn't Gondor seem like the type of person that would be an especially sparky type of personality to kill, to get rid of?
Yes.
Yeah. Has the game told you how many eclipses there are in a year?
It said once a year.
Okay.
I think it said once a year. But the question is, who's her daddy? Probably since Monica was a child, or even more than that. I think Monica looks like she could be 40, right? Like, I don't think that's a problem of when she had a kid.
Check her age in the affinity chart.
Do they show
Probably
age?
30s.
I remember it shows terms for the colony folk.
Oh, it does show age. Okay, Monica. So Guernica does not show for dead people. Monica is 33. Okay. She's got some wrinkles for 33, but okay.
She's my age.
Even 33. Assuming gone. That's a new icon. Orange Kirby star.
Yeah.
Bitch queen. Sworn brothers. Milady.
Also, did Gondor look young for an 18-year-old?
Oh my god. She's 18? No. She's like 12. Fuck you. So if she's 18 minus 33 minus 18. Hold. I can math. 23 is 8. Which means, yeah, Monica had her when she was 15.
And Guernica is like over
60. Said over 60. Which means he did his thing when he was already a full and well adult. And Monica got some younger Vats.
Yes.
Adopted daughter? I doubt adopted. They have very similar accents. And let's be, like, unless they specifically say adopted, I think it's safe to say in the game where they're specifically grappling with, you know, life tubes and babies and, like, just figuring out that people will actually mate and make babies, like, I think it would be especially strange to just throw in, nah, this one wasn't baby, this was adopted. Also, they specifically called out, you mean she came from Monica, and then her henchman said, yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. They've been making us work the whole time we've been locked up in here. What's more, Agnes uses the stuff we produce to carry on their war. If something that I made hurt one of my family back in the city, I don't know what I'd do. Living with that anxiety for so many years is enough to send you crazy.
We've made some new friends.
Dana. Your cell's not this way. You better get back before the guards start giving us all
We've made some new
earache.
friends.
This is giving me affinity with... yeah, the city.
I mean, consent is 15 in some places.
It's a fantasy world, guys. Don't turn this into a whole fucking discussion right now. This is not the point.
I wasn't making this into a discussion. I was just pointing out a fact.
Come on, get to the central cell block for morning assembly. You can't be late or you'll wind up in a punishment cell. Jansen. The infiltration went fine, but then all hell broke loose. It's hardly a surprise. Gondor's always been that way. Must be tough for poor Aggie and Augie, so he knows those guys. How was there a traitor pawn in here? There were a lot of soldiers in this prison who I know well. It was devastating not knowing whether they were alive or dead, so it's a huge relief to see them alive. I know the mission is to rescue Gondor, but I want to make sure we can get everyone else home if we can.
The trader pawn tried to sell something illegal.
Can Ruggy Scruggy help friends? She'll access to collect stones. Also, what the fuck are you doing in a prison? Ruggy Scruggy had some of those. What do you mean had? Ruggy Scruggy lost them all during prison labor times. Ruggy Scruggy not slacker like Mama. So try very hard to search, but too many scary people so could not find. We'll go on a stone hunt for you. Any color okay, so bring back to Ruggy Scruggy. It's a fucking side quest.
We've made some new friends.
Nothing for sale to friends here. Please to jog on. Illicit caravan. You know what? All right, cool. They're just like, no, we can't sell you stuff because we're a goddamn prison. If she'd have lost heart, I would have given her a good thrashing, but Gondor's Gondor wherever she goes. I asked the Ouroboros candidates about how Mum and Dad are doing. Apparently they're still alive and kicking. I'm so happy for you. That's got to put some hope back in you. Riggy and Olive. I always get sad in the lead up to the day of the eclipse. A spectacle of slaughter. I'd rather be dying in battle. Why did I have to get myself captured?
We've made some new friends.
Olive, the identification devices work pretty well. Just take care guards don't see our little modifications, and drawing attention by interlinking is absolutely out of the question. There it is. Righto. Lost numbers locked up in the prison camp were all captured during missions. They remained here year after year with hardly a hope of getting out, and no idea what kind of life they'd been leading here. Year after year. So wait, so they don't kill everybody every year? Because there's people here who have been here for more than 1 year.
Yeah, they probably take like a select few people and then show them for the butchering.
Then either I misread or there was a mistranslation, I'm not sure. Brenda, they've really pulled the wool over the Agnian Guard's eyes. Plenty of my comrades have been telling them that Mobius are pulling the strings, but they won't believe a word.
We've made some new friends.
This is really turning into a big chart, isn't it?
There is a lot of people.
Anton.
Forgot what they call these diagrams.
You'll see Gondor around the central cell block a lot. Just look for two burly dudes hanging around. I'm sure you won't miss them.
We've made some new friends. We've been to quite a few places now.
Perimeter Woodland. Oh, wow. Okay, so for the stones, it wants me to go outside of the prison again. So that's going to be a side quest for later.
Should we go here first?
Gotcha. Brunel. What up? 10 long years I spent in this prison. That's a humdinger of a stretch. Probably about time they picked me out for the chop. What makes you think that? My age. You don't see many old prisoners in here, do you?
We've made some new friends.
Right. They wouldn't want old prisoners because they would start tipping off the Agnians here. Right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Because everyone lives from 10 to 20.
There is so much to this game. Like, that... When it's introduced, like more than Xenoblades 1 or 2, there's a whole lot of bits to this where they just say a thing and don't finish the train of thought. But they just leave it to your like, wait, what? Oh my god, that's right. Like, maybe the other games had them too and I was just younger and didn't notice it. But I feel like more than Xenoblades 1 and 2, this game especially has a lot of things that are very clear. Like, they don't require too much overthinking. It's just keep the story in your head, and this will stand out as an obvious, unsaid, implied thing. Calty, what's up? I'm sorry, there's so much on my plate, I can't really afford to help you guys. Could you spare us a few tips at the very least? There's an Opon trader who got mixed up with the Gen Pop here. If there's anything you need, that might be a way to get hold of it. The trader turned me away, so maybe a little later. Hi! Do you just make a habit of sitting on tables like a commander?
Yes.
I'll tell you what we should all do. Not one frigging thing.
We do nothing.
If we just stay put here, and the city folk keep a low profile, no one has to die for small nuts.
So that's your now.
Penny finally drops.
Aren't they going to execute you next month?
So, it'll be 10 people if that. They've got over 1,000 locked up in here. It'll barely register.
So? Lives aren't statistics?
I'm saying if you stir shit like what Bitch Queen wants, you'll have 1,000 lives on your conscience. And also, you're gonna set the world to rights? Then what's that there on your arms? On your chests? And then there's the kitten. Little more than a month left. You must be the most eager of the lot.
That's enough.
Huh. Just shut up about the world already. All this holier-than-thou crap. You're only doing it for yourselves. You just fight out of self-pity. Flailing around thinking you can make a difference.
When I see off lives, I do it with purpose.
Mia.
Oh, she's getting under their skin.
Just one more day, one more minute. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had, wishing they'd had more time. That was each and every day for us. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out.
You are an Offseer?
And when we finally made it to the city, I realized there was a whole different world out there. They're so lucky. I really thought that. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. I even saw the beginning of a new life. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I can understand why you want to protect that. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. Still, that's why we're trying to protect it for you. To save our friends. To build a future that would make us free.
You've got about a month. That enough? For that?
I don't know. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. There's probably not that much I can do.
Mia.
but I've got to try. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. And after that,
Yeah, we got you. We'll carry on your will. Right, Noah?
Of course. I don't really want to imagine that. But there's just no running away from it. All we can do is move forward. We have to. That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. Believe us, your now is safe with us, as is the future.
So, that's your argument.
She doesn't seem swayed. Wait, well, maybe she is. Whoa.
What's this?
For the Cloud Keep, where the real Queen of Agnes has taken her beauty sleep.
Cloud Keep?
You'll need that to get in. Kinda like a key. This thing took a liking to... names?
Noah.
Mio. Noah and Mio. I'll remember that. Anyways. The doodad reacted to you two when you teamed up. I think it was probably like telling me to give it to you.
Thank you.
You're helping us now? Still hate the fact that Bitch Queen sent you. But hey, the what's name did pick you, so... And I did promise.
What's the name?
Promise?
In 3 days, Agnes will be holding a large-scale training exercise on Daedal Isle. Of course, that means minimal security for us.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be our chance to escape.
How, then?
Well, the only way I know how. Am I right, you dads?
Yeah! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, the proverbial's gonna hit the fan.
Them's the breaks. Take it or leave it.
All right. In 3 days.
Just do some prison things until then. Oh, just try to keep in line, would ya? We don't want to draw attention.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and a quick word of advice. When all is lost, let him hear you roar. Got that?
Hear us roar.
I like her.
All that power you wield, that's exactly what it was meant for.
I like her. Zachman says, as a person from Australia, trust me, we're mostly not like this. At least she sounds Australian. All that matters is that she sounds Australian. The actual personalities, that's entirely on the character writers.
Seems like they got talented writers.
Man,
very talented writers.
We mean it. We mean it when we say play the previous Xenoblades, all right? And we mean it when we say that the story and the characters in those games are really, really good. And I also mean it when I say this game has I'm in the middle of it. I will have to judge after a few months' time, but wow, this is the top. This is so good. This is so good.
It's strange that none of my medium friends play this game.
Friends are all plebs. Your friends are all uncultured fucking swine.
Play it.
Well, then again, we're kind of old school, so...
Xenoblade deserves to be higher than Final Fantasy. Xenoblade, you might know, since they're old games, but you might know Xenogears was originally supposed to be Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
Yes. And it was deemed too dark and too complicated.
They were like, okay, you can do the game, just make it its own IP.
And considering the legacy that Final Fantasy VII has, like, I'm not saying one is better than the other. They're very different games. I'm glad that the game they made instead of Xenogears still turned into such a legacy. But they kind of both did, and one of them got the public notoriety. And one of them turned into Xenoblade.
Right. Had my brother still been alive, they probably would have played this game.
Sorry to hear that.
No worries.
We're done today. Scuttle back to your hole, you rat bastards. I fucking... God, we're so good. Bitch queen, rat bastards.
Man, she swears a lot.
Perfect. I love it. Also, don't confirm or say nothing, obviously, but that thing she had on her neck is not the same shape, but it was the same color. And it was a similar shape. It's obviously special. If we keep crowding together like this, a nice Mr. Jailer might show up and rattle your empty heads together. No worries, we'll clear out. Before you go, just one more word to the wise. If you're gonna pretend... Sorry, Zach, I none of these are my accent, but, like, they're all different enough that I... Voice humor. If you're gonna pretend to be mortal prisoners, you better put some effort into the jobs the gods give you. What kind of jobs are they? It's different depending on the day. Anyway, come here again in the morning. We have to wake up early? Looks that way, sweetie. No, it would be a good idea to sleep early today. Early to sleeping, early to waking. Right. This escape, I mean, it's been good so far. This escape is going to be something else, right? This escape is going to be either the end to Chapter 5 or somehow not the end. Those are the only two options, and yet both of them give me such glee.
Also, I like how we basically break into prison to act as prisoners for a few days.
Look at that. A real critical mass of weapons-grade assholes if I ever saw one.
All right,
hey, you want to go?
Next, I'm getting the first game.
You want to go? You want to go? Hey? You want to go, love? Uni with the fuck... Come at me. Both of them. Crossed arms and arms behind it.
Good image.
I want this as my phone background. No, what I want is this is a goddamn intermission gif video. Heard you talking shit. Yeah, what of it? This was all Bitch Queen's idea, wasn't it? Don't be getting on ideas, will ya? Doesn't matter what kind of hotshots you guys think you are. If you're in here, stick to the rules. Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. It's easier to get that than it is to get a video off of my Switch. Somebody GIF it. Do the work for me. Put it in the submissions channel. I will make it an intermission wall GIF before we are done here today.
Okay, someone get on to that, because I don't know how to turn stuff into GIFs.
Yes, good. My passion and zeal is inflected Sandslash.
Alright, I'm gonna buy the first game my next paycheck.
Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes! I'm gonna... See, I may have said this on stream before, but I'm just gonna remind you of how much I love this series, alright? This game, this one right here, this one in the Wii case, I bought this $200 used. This was from the first run of games, like when it was only a limited run. And I bought it, intended to play it, and resell it. While I was playing it, they released more.
I should write this all down.
This got me introduced to Xenoblade. And then I bought it again on the Switch to replay it in Japanese. Every one of these games I have spent multiple hundreds of dollars on.
Sounds like fun. And I say that legitimately.
Good.
It is.
This series is... Like, I've been playing games my whole life. Over 30 years now. This is especially precious to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I was always curious of the series, I just haven't had time to explore it yet. I got into other games, so might as well try it now.
I do streaming as a hobby because it's fun for me, and yet any influence I can give to people, if I can make people laugh, if I can make people enjoy their lives a little bit more, and if I can get people to try stuff they otherwise wouldn't have tried. It's like my little mark on the world. Aren't you 28? I'm 33, my dude. I don't look it.
We're the same age.
Yeah, no, he looks... For all intents and purposes, you still look like your 20s.
Yeah!
I guess he was 23.
Hells yeah. Okay, that... I love that. You've only seen my face on a tiny 300 pixel camera, so, like, you haven't seen the actual pores that show up on my face, but that's still great. That means I still got the energy for it.
It's like those SpongeBob episodes where they zoom in really close and see everything.
Oh, the Nickelodeon super zoom in. Oh.
Yeah.
Zoom. This is why I love streaming and streamers and streaming, for this feeling Ryan is feeling now. Zachman, you're good. Zachman, you're good shit. Zachman, you better get in this fucking voice call sometime. I want to share this enthusiasm with you.
I've been craving some downtime.
Yes.
Alright, well, we're the same age then. We grew up in the same era.
I'm going to actually hit the right button this time. I want to see how many bonus levels I've got stored up. Oh, that's what it is. Each of the heroes has their own bonus experience pool. Because remember, I already spent it all on Ashira, and none of the other heroes ranked up. And Fiona's the same level as the rest of the party now.
Well, that's interesting.
Sandslash, link me that clip in the stream submissions, please. And then when I leave, remind me that it's there. Do all my work for me, mod. Select level. Yeah, I got 12 levels stored up right now. Let's rest. Senna.
I'm envious.
Of what?
You, Mimi, Noah, you're all so incredibly confident.
Who's confident? It's all a big act. I don't know about Noah and Mio. But me, though? I'm pathetic.
Huh?
I'm just acting tough. To pump myself up like I'm not a wimp.
Watch me do a flip?
Shut up, Byron.
You think you're a wimp?
Yeah. I'm a lot like you.
Huh?
But look, what's wrong with that anyway? If we're weak, there's room to grow. Right? Remember the first time you became Ouroboros? You yelled, "Lance, come with me!" Huh? You reached out for the strength you needed.
Oh.
Our friend Jorn, he became Mobius. But that wasn't him. That's his life's purpose? Like Spark it is. So I think maybe I want to figure out the purpose of my own life. I want to get stronger. And if Jorn surpassed me, I'll get even stronger than that.
Oh, wow.
I won't be doing it for the recognition, nor to be liked. I'll do it for myself.
I want her to say more, but
Even if people don't recognize it, right?
I get this not knowing what to say.
This is us. Let's keep being true to ourselves. What's wrong with that?
Same old plans.
Same old Senna.
Never stop being you, okay? Recognizing your own purpose. Huh. You mind if I pinch that mindset?
What you talking about? Friends don't need to ask.
Huh?
Huh? Here's to us, the mighty weaklings.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not the end of hers. Oh, she can't just have just this thing in chapter 5. We need more Senna. She's such a big mood to the type of people who would play this game and get so invested in this game. We need more of it. We need more of her. Is everyone ready? Oh yeah. Gonda told us to go to the central cell block. About the same time as it was when we infiltrated the prison. What if that foul-mouthed jailer's there? He'll no doubt be at the morning gathering. Yeah, more lands in Senna. More Senna and more Senna and Mio. More Senna and Uni. Give me Senna and Noah. Like, Senna and everybody. Anytime Senna has a actual scripted voiced cutscene that is like just Senna and someone else, it's like straight from my heart. Shall we go, my fellow model prisoners? Good luck at hard labor, everyone. Hope we get off lightly. Senna is deserving of the emote. I would give Uni one too, but I feel like everybody here's my little personal need to be unique, right? I feel like everybody is going hard on Uni. I want a Lands. Lands was in the crew. Lands and Tyon I just wrote right the fuck off as I don't care about these guys before the game started, and Lands has 100% earned his like top character in this game for me.
Let me just fix this.
I feel like this is also partly biased. Lands gets way more voiced scenes and interactions than even Noah. Lands is really the fucking protagonist of this game, right?
Lands is the most vocal hero.
Alright, before we get started on our daily prison labor, head into the toilet. Back in a moment. I think I've got a tier 3 sub in there, which people can use in Discord, but like tier 2 and tier 3 are basically subs just for me. Lands has to be for everybody.
Noted.
Hype and Rage tier 3, that's true, that's true. I could make one of those into a tier 3 so that we at least still get to keep it for Discord use. Hype man Lands. But he's like, he just looks so angry and badass all the time. That's why all of his chain attack gifts are the best, is because he looks like an action hero.
G.I. Joe.
I need rage in my life. So if we get rid of hype, then here's the thing. We need a Xenoblade 1 emote. It's still gotta be in here. Maybe Shulk, maybe Melia. Maybe Dunban? Dunban is most people's favorite character. Everybody goes nuts for Melia and everybody recognizes Shulk, but deep down, Dunban is in everybody's hearts.
All the fangirls love Dunban.
All the fanboys love Dunban.
All the fans love him. There you
Dunban is like, if the story was not specifically and inextricably linked to Shulk because of story reasons, like not only is Dunban the hero, Dunban was the hero for the intro mission. Dunban continues to be a like protagonist level even though he lost his right arm. Dunban is peak fucking character. Dunban is 35 in an anime game.
Fair.
show. We haven't hit our true peak yet there, Ryan.
Ugh. Dancing Riki, but it's just a single frame that flips. Dunban's his sexiest character. It took me, it wasn't an immediate, like, wow. Words, they're hard. Dunban in a JRPG on the Wii, in an anime game, is in his 30s with long, tangled hair and stubble. Like, he's a male hero in an anime game that is not a fucking Bishonen. That is incredible in its own right. Laura is also in her 30s from Xenoblade 2 Torna, and yet she looks basically indistinguishable from regular anime faces, right? I like that she is that old. Dunban actually looks that old. And he's a fucking mentor, and he owns it. Dunban is charisma personified. Dunban is the best character in Xenoblade 1. No, like, protestations can be made. It's not even that I won't hear any arguments, it's that you can't make any. Fucking try. You're wrong.
Nice and limber.
What?
I look, I'm day drinking. This is the energy I wanted for this, alright? But, like, I'm gonna start making a little bit less sense. I'm just being funny now. The guards know we wouldn't stand for it if they laid a hand on Gondor, so they turn a blind eye to most stuff. Things have definitely gotten lively around here since Gondor arrived. We've got the daughter of the Elder with us now, and that gives us all some hope. I thought Laura was whatever age all the other protagonists were. Nope. Laura is... Oh, wait. Laura's 28, I think. Maybe not 30s, but 28. She's definitely older.
Don't tell me we've got to listen to another tedious speech.
Patience is gone.
Rex is 15. Laura's definitely older than that. Nothing for sale to friends here. Please to jog on.
I never thought of 28 being old.
In terms of anime protagonists, it is basically ancient. Right? Like, we gotta look contextually here. In terms of the main character of the game you're playing, 28 is kind of unheard of. Unless they're like some immortal dragon person who's 1,000, right?
Yeah, you're either like late teens, early 20s, or you're like above that. There's no in between.
You're either cool or not cool.
Well, you're either cool young, or you're thousands of years old but still look cool young.
And then occasionally you'll have like the 50-year-old man.
Mm-hmm. But just a character that's just straight up 28, no bells and whistles, that's like almost unheard of for an anime game. For a JRPG, let's stop calling it anime game, even though it's one of the... People understand, but it sounds like I'm diminishing it. Never mind the mess of cans. Shh. Good morning, prisoners. How are you this fine morning? It's a good day to show gratitude to your jailers. We'll keep your criminal alive. We let you keep your criminal lives. Least you can do is work till you die. Them what don't work, don't eat. And so without further ado, here's your work details for today. Today's food gathering duty is in the perimeter woodland. You're to team up based on your assigned cell. First, gather 20 each of Carno, Miles, Gold, Burdocks, Peachy, Truffles, and Honey Plums. Add it all. Oh, so I can go get the side quest. Sounds like another breezy one. Might even be able to sneak in a Naparoo, don't you think? Seems plenty rough to me. Don't even want to think what a hard day's work looks like here. Tyon kind of rocks the Thaumaturge look, though, right? Right? Like, that looks good on him.
Yeah.
Something wrong, Tyon. Those foodstuffs the god named. It's the exact same food that the castle distributes to us. Does that mean the food the colonies receive, it's all picked here? It would be the natural conclusion. So they're using the lost numbers as free labor. We're now opening the gate to the perimeter woodland! Our gates are silent and oiled as hell, but, you know, I want to make it sound all ruddy. No funny business! Anyone acts suspicious, they get taken out. End of. We're supposed to keep our heads down until we can execute the plan. Let's just head for the woodland. Alright, first day of prison.
We've made some new friends.
Time to be model prisoners.
Alright, so if we're gonna be model prisoners, then we're not changing the classes because that's on the prediction, but let's find some proper costumes for being model prisoners. If we're choosing among what we have for looking like a prisoner, Ogre might even be the best one, right? It's the least clothing. It's just a vest. Guardian Commander is too much armor. Thaumaturge is too fancy. Stalker, definitely too fancy. Military uniform, maybe? But no, because the military is the ones who are running the things. I'm thinking Medic, Gunner, and Ogre might just be the best one. Like, you just find a little jacket. This might be the time. We're not actually going to do the class, right? But for a little while, we're going to put everybody into Senna's tiny vest.
Just give everyone the vest.
Except for Lanz. Lanz gets to walk around as boss man. Lanz is the head of our cell. He's got the jacket to prove it. Please no more poop head and afro hat for all, the two types of viewers.
So does this game like have microtransactions and all that, or is it?
No,
absolutely fucking not. Why would you ever assume such a thing? Xenoblade is better than that. It does have an expansion pass for DLC, right? So you can buy individual packs of DLC if you want, but I wouldn't call that microtransactions.
Okay, well, I hate games like that, so that's why.
You don't have to engage with it. It's just bonuses, like an extra hero class, some different costume colors, but none of it is actually influencing the main gameplay.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
You've got some tremendous power locked away in there. I wouldn't try using it while on prison duty. The guards are sure to find out. No interlinking, right? An Augie? What I wouldn't give for a taste of the city's cuisine. Don't go getting the wrong end of the stick. I have no regrets about following Milady, none at all. It's just every now and again I think of the food in the city and get such a rush of nostalgia. I almost always have the unpopular opinion. Oh, for the poop head. I don't think the DLC is worth it at this point. Right now, spending the money, probably not worth it. But keep in mind that getting the expansion pass also gives you access to what will probably be the story content. But, you could also just wait until the story comes out and then buy it all at once. Right? I loved Xenoblade 2 so much that I didn't mind paying up front to get access to it, and I was rewarded with a 40-hour JRPG side game. That was worth it for me. All of the extra DLC was just bonuses. And at this point, I would be okay with buying the expansion pass because I put trust in Monolith Soft as developers.
So the people who made this game, have they made really any other good games?
They basically designed the whole map for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they did that.
How we inquire about our new digs along the way?
You're right, it does look like Breath of the Wild.
Xenoblade, Monolith Soft is one of the few one of the few studios that Nintendo straight up owns. A lot of the studios that make Nintendo games are just contractual stuff, right? But Monolith Soft is straight second party. So they do support for a lot of Nintendo's titles. And Nintendo pays them the publishing money to make the series that they've actually always wanted to make since their inception, which is the Xeno series.
Keep it up, Mio.
Yeah, because every other publisher has time limitations and sales problems.
I mean, Nintendo sometimes has time limitations too, right? Remember that Xenoblade 2 came out in a bit of a rushed state. But all things considered, the Xenoblade games are still, like, a lot of people consider them masterpieces, and even coming out in a rushed state, the main core of the game and the story they're trying to tell are there. They're solid. The voice acting work is there. It's quality of life and a bit of polish that's missing. It's never like the game is unfinished.
Well, that's good.
Like, I'm with you, Monsoon. Monsoon or Josh? Which do you prefer?
You can call me Josh.
Josh. I'm with you, Josh. I generally don't go for microtransactions. I don't give companies money. I am straight up against the idea of pre-ordering because I don't think you should pay a company for something that doesn't exist yet. Doesn't matter what rewards they want to give you. There are very few things that have earned my actual trust in terms of corporations and companies. Monolith Soft has a damn solid track record. And what they deliver for what they charge for DLC is more than other companies would ever dream of doing. Because, like, I can't state it enough. For the price of an expansion pass, or the price of DLC, they gave you another fucking game that is considered to be like before Xenoblade 3, it was considered the high point of all Xenoblade games, was that DLC.
And for $20 or $30, I forget which.
Looking like we might actually meet today's quota. Some days can be a lot more problematic. What happens if we don't hit the quota? It's better you don't know.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Anton has a side quest. Is this what prison work is always like? Yeah, man. Some days instead of picking for food, it's mining for resources. Either way, a full day's hard labor. You haven't picked your share yet, right? Here, have this. Are you sure? We don't want you too tired when the breakout happens, yeah? Thanks, this'll definitely help.
Everyone's doing
Oh,
the same
nice!
work,
He
but
just
they're
helped
still
me.
happy to share with strangers.
Let's hope we can get them out without a hitch.
I will...
Dangerous to go alone.
that's
Here,
not your
take this.
everyday
Rare.
This isn't worth our time.
Safest colonies with me on the job.
Have eyes over here. Get you, Leo.
I'm gonna hop
Couldn't keep them in check.
Sure thing, Mystery Man. Thanks for hanging out and chatting for the duration. I'm glad to talk. I'm especially glad that you can like share in the love of the game, because you've already seen a bunch of the stuff, so you know it's coming, and like it's not spoiling you. But the passion, I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Have a good night.
Later, Mystery.
I love gathering days. It's a chance for me to go off into my own little world and think about my favorite books all day. What I wouldn't give for some of Leanne's works.
Whoa, got a rare dude
Should we go
right
here
here.
So let's find that side quest. Lost Stones? Yeah. This should still be in here somewhere, because this was the area where it was supposed to show up. Thank you for that. Monsoon, did you just say a thing? Monsoon, that was you.
Looks
I
like a
haven't said
pretty
anything
rare
yet.
specimen.
Why the timeout on Monsoon Josh then, Sandslash?
What are they doing?
I don't know, I just looked over and saw a timeout, and I got really curious. Oh, was there somebody that mimicked Josh's name to say a spoiler? But if that's the case, then I would have seen that. My mouse did not work there. I'm confused as to what happened.
I literally haven't said anything, and then I noticed I was muted in the room.
Ooh, I want to get it.
Unless he thought the quote I was referencing was a spoiler, I don't know.
Sus activity? Okay, fair. Well, thank you for being alert.
Should we go here first?
Whoa, check this place out.
Let's get the Lost Stones quest finished before we do anything else. Then we can come back and wrap things up. Still got a little bit more of ether is available. You are not the special one, and I can't interlink right now. So high aggro and pierce. Just kill it. Just kill it fast. Good.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
Let's pick up some more ethers. Oh, this one had 3. Okay, not too bad. Let's get that lucky.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
Cancel into it. Cancel into it.
You're doing great out there. I couldn't keep them intact. Eat it.
Divine
Still do this.
You might want to hang back.
I couldn't keep them intact.
Go! Energy grenade! Yes!
Somebody's taking aggro and I don't appreciate it. But we're all very high level, so it should be alright.
You say aggro.
It means the enemy's attention. So you want a tank class to have aggro because tank classes are designed to take damage. They can block or evade stuff a lot, and your other classes are more about giving damage. They're not designed to avoid it. So you want the enemy to be attacking your tank.
Gotcha, kind of like the DPS.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not a noob of the games, so just the newer games they're different.
Yeah, that's something that mostly came out of MMOs, I think. And it also applies pretty well to single-player games if they're designed in a way that supports it. Xenoblade was the first game I ever played that sort of like combined the idea of Japanese JRPG and Western MMOs, which is part of why I liked it so much.
That makes sense. Guess I'd know more if I actually played more games like this.
We got this right here, which is the... There's 3 of them, blue, red, and yellow. The knock-on said any color was fine. In that case, take all of them! I can't decide. Let's just take them all. Yeah, why would we only take one? That's weird. Give him back all of his stones. Oh, there's a container over there.
Should we go here first?
Truffle, 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 truffle. Can I get that? I can get that ether. Let's get that because it's so far out of the way. We formed a friendship circle and then high-fived your face repeatedly and violently. What even game could that have been from?
Let's harvest some ether.
Oh god, oh it's so many ethers. That was like 7. Now I can't harvest any more ethers. I have too much again. Back. I guess high reward for being so far out of the way. Glad to have gotten it, but... Now I can't get any more. So up along this way to get the little container. Treasure chest.
What are you hiding, little guy?
Good. I wonder if the game's gonna auto-complete this as soon as I get all the stuff.
How can there still be more to do? Unbelievable.
Yeah, because I don't have all of the stuff yet. So we can fill in the map in here a little bit. Grab a bunch of aggro. Probably too much. Probably too much. These guys are not too low level to me. I should stop. I should fight. Focus fire. Oh god. Oh god. They all just descended upon Tyon. Oh god. Oh, this is too many. Oh, this is too many Ferrises. Run, run, run. I'm gonna lose all those points. Everybody's gonna get their points back. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not a game over. Ha. Y'all didn't win yet. Ha ha.
Unbelievable.
Stop whining and get to it already. You're just dragging this out.
Shall we deal with this?
Is that?
Running away is not a game over. More like unfairness. Why do they come in packs? This is... It's not how dogs act. Game's making shit up just to get on my bad side now. Haha. If I say it, it must be true. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Do more blossom dances. Hmm?
Dogs go in packs.
No, they don't. Stop lying. Stop lying to my chat. Dogs don't go in packs. It's completely unnatural. It was a bot that also had the name Moonsoon. Luckily, we are in sub-only mode, so no big harm done. Okay, good. So we are getting targeted by a couple bots. Thank you for being on top of that, Sandslash.
Hey, that's not your everyday chump.
Said in Discord must be getting that popular. I'm like, wow.
Should we go here first? Hey!
Let's get you out of there. Good, his friends aren't joining along. So we can just kill the lucky.
No, they don't.
In kennels they do. Sometimes for their own good they do.
I'm the girl with the gall.
What's up, Branda? Have you lived here long? Not as long as I spent fighting before. I heard you lot are planning to escape. Guess you'll be going to battle? That's kind of impressive. Why? I haven't been here too long, but long enough to work out one thing. I was tired of having to fight for my life. I didn't mean to keep you, just nice to have someone to talk to. You've still got some more stuff to pick? Here you go. Good luck getting the rest.
Oh, are we finally finished? Let's get this report done.
Doing this day after day would definitely get old.
It's prison, it's not supposed to be good. Sugu. We've got Ouroboros pitching in to help the Elder's daughter escape. Never would have thought it. It's a real surprise to see Ouroboros that skipped out on the candidacy thing. Didn't know that was possible. Seems like all kinds of things started happening since we got locked up here. Can I still talk to all the people? Yeah, Dana. What's up? What were you looking at? Just noting the guards' positions. I want to be of good use and you're breaking Gondor out of here. Right, okay. That's what I'm doing and it served my purposes to be inconspicuous. Not to be rude, but would you please go somewhere else? Fair. Oh, good. Another rare. We can kill you.
Don't just assume they're pushovers.
Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Dude. Next follow-up, and then block Spike for counter damage. That's the wrong button. Overfall for some ether defense down, and then Blossom Dance, and you're dead. Good.
Let's push on.
What are my classes looking like? We got a bunch of 6s. We're getting close.
This is really good.
But Mio's gonna get her class up before everybody else. So I might be running around here with no tanks for a little bit, which is gonna be awkward.
This isn't worth our time.
Stay alert and alive. Keep it up, Leo. I'll keep up the
Might be better to put her back into Guard Commander at that time. Because Guard Commander can still get some more levels. Okay, good.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tile?
Somebody got a class up. I heard the sound effect for it. Guess it's naive to expect more than one easy day a year. That warden's heart is made of cold, dark steel. That guy's real messed up, he is. Doesn't even think of us as human. Today's prison work has been a cinch so far, hasn't it? Only because we got worked half to death yesterday. Classic carrot and stick tactic, that is, you know. Take the rest when you get it, I suppose. We've collected our quota. Let me be the judge. Alright, here's the list of the next batch. We worked our asses off, now you want more? You got a problem? Feel free to die if you prefer. We're keeping you alive out of the goodness of our bleeding hearts. You want to stay that way, you work. What do you just... Lands? We need to lay low. Shh. Stop it. Stop it, Lands. Wait. That'll do. Work's over for today. What? So we're not done. Back to your cells. I mean, so we are done. Wait, I'm confused. I stink of dirt. We gotta stay patient. Just 2 more days. It's inconceivable. All the people here have to work like this every day. They're being seen as expendable labor. I imagine the overseers don't even consider them human. We need to keep our strength up for tomorrow. Time to call it a night. No, let me go talk to the Nopon. Turn in a quest. Good. They give me the chance. Party survived their first day of prison labor. There's nothing left to do but take it easy and rest for tomorrow. This was not even like a particularly hard day, but I guess they are all
backbreaking labor to last me for a term or 2.
Teens, right?
Tile, are you feeling unwell? Should we head back to the cell and let you rest up for a bit?
Also, hold up. Even if, like, yeah, sure, prison labor might be a lot for them, but They've been training for military work for all of their short lives. Why would prison labor be that hard for them? Unless the prison labor is actually just that insanely tough that it's meant to be, like, hard for people who have already trained their whole lives. They might be able to get more out of these prisoners. Ugh. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. We got something for you. That's very nice. You bring back all stone. We couldn't decide which one was best. In that case, please take blue. And give warm regards of Ruggy Scruggy to Shill Shill. Ruggy Scruggy entrusted the party with a stone to give to Shill Shill. Ruggy Scruggy entrusts nitty-gritties of trade to partner. If Prenz wants something, tell to partner. The Noppon's needs are many. Oh, now I can get stuff for doing the side quest. Nothing for sale. Please jog on. The Noppon's needs are many. Oh, hello.
I suppose I should try and be thrifty.
Ignore blowdown and launch by somersaulting. If... Oh. You can dodge to avoid... I'm never going to make use of that. I'm never going to make use of that, but that's it. That's cool. Boost damage dealt by 35% for the first 30 seconds of battle. Extends duration when quelling enemy rage with burst by 50%. Quelling enemy rage. Extends topple duration by 20. Boost damage dealt when attacking toppled enemies. When attacking from behind by 15% is good depending on the class. I'll get that. Thank you, thank. Good morning. Everything's ready. Then let's get to the central cell block. Let's all give our best to the old penal colony again today, mateys. Ha ha ha. That Gondor certainly enjoys skiving off, considering how insistent she was that we keep our heads down. If we recall correctly, she said to pretend to be model prisoners. Whatever we do, we have to one more day of it. Maybe she's intentionally trying to take attention off of us. Dana. All the guards here are young and green, and in a few years they'll be gone, replaced with new ones. To think we're locked up here in prison, but we're gonna live longer than that lot. It's a funny old thing. That's why they changed the prison guards out. So that the prison guards don't notice that the prisoners live longer than them. Can't even recall the last time I met my daughter. Yeah, because they're in here for forever.
Morning assembly already. I'm afraid I'm gonna start snoring while standing up.
You've got to pay attention or they're gonna get real mad.
Everything will turn out just fine if we abide by Milady. You think that attitude's gonna get you through? I don't expect you to understand, but there's a world of difference between Milady and your average grunt. Augie, do you know the reason why Milady is here? I don't know myself, but she must have something important in mind. Aggie and I fight only according to Milady's wise commands on a strictly need-to-know basis. They trust her a lot. Hey Gondor, you're looking chipper. Good news? You could say that. I'm looking forward to when shit hits the fan. You lot just get your heads down and keep acting like model prisoners, just like old Gondor here. You? A model prisoner? You shut up! I'm about the most bang up tip-top inmate there is! Yeah, yes, yeah. You are serving, you know, top dog of prisoner people pretty good. How do people keep such muscles in prison? Honestly, have always wondered that. Are real prisons like that? Do some people just manage to get, like, fucking really physically fit, tip-top physique? I know that they get to work out, but aren't prisoners usually not even given much food? How would they nutritionize themselves for that? I've never been to prison. I never want to be to prison, and my opinion of prisons is, like, bottom of the barrel shithole, because all I know about prisons is American prisons where everything is run for profit. The job today is culling the fairest population living in the perimeter woodland. Anyone who kills a Ferris will be excused from other duties for the rest of the day. Make sure to bring proof and reporting in. Not any Ferris though, the idea is to eradicate the ones that are going berserk. Well, that's much more like it. No more digging in the dirt like yesterday. The Ferrises are reported to have mauled a large number of people. Have fun out there. Why don't you use your levelesses? It'll make quick work of them. Any units assigned here are being prepared for the war games tomorrow. Even if they weren't, why bother wheeling out the big guns for something this trivial? Especially when we got you lot. Now get out there, days are wasting. Anyone found disobeying orders will be terminated on sight. He sounded pretty gleeful about that, didn't he? Gleeful's the word, yeah. All he's gonna have to do is sit back and enjoy the show while we're out there fighting crazed Ferrises. Cannot understand how one can derive any pleasure from such a cruel pastime. We want to move out. The worst part of prisons, other than being shanked, would be the sheer boredom. That's kind of the point of prisons, though, right?
Who do they think we are?
I know exactly how you feel. Still, for the good of the plan, let's hold our peace for now, eh?
I mean, aside from the forced labor, prisons is supposed to be a punishment, so yeah. They're not gonna give you much to do to lounge around and spend time in a way that feels good, right? When monster culling duty rolls around, Gondor's crew really comes through. Folks in here start to settle into their natural roles after a time. Everyone helps each other out. The people you're locked up with turn into sort of family eventually. Dana again. The guards we have here remind me of the conservative faction in the city. They spend the whole time shut in a safe place, just taking care of whatever's laid out in front of them. They've never even seen what real life has to offer. I'm glad that this game is straight up saying, yo, conservative bad. Yeah, I'm very left, progressive leaning, politically. Most people here know that. I also agree conservative bad.
I still can't seem to work up the energy.
If we do this, we're exempt from the other jobs. I think this is our best bet.
An old squad mate told me once this territory used to belong to the city way back when. It was a fertile place which produced a lot of crops. Hope's Rest, they used to call it. And still they call it the same thing in here. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. Even here, in prison, the music is not really prison-like, right? This is very melancholic, slow piano.
We have to make sure we don't blow our cover while in combat.
Yeah. No interlinking. Got it.
So the gods like to see us suffering. That's when you know they've really gone bad. I wouldn't be surprised if the fake Queen of Agnes took pleasure in that too. So she knows it's a fake queen. We can help out here. Does only one person get credit for a Ferris? Gondor! Oh, it's you, Dags. I thought you told you to keep a low profile. Go on, get out of here. You won't get rid of us that easy. See yourselves. Let's at least make it quick. Still got Fiona with us. Good. I was just gonna say, you guys just gonna stand there? But no, they do at least fake a hit. Oh, wow. Oh, he's a unique. Okay, so this is supposed to be pretty tough. Gotcha. I've actually got to pay a little bit of attention. Come on. Look at me.
You can do this.
All your damage is right here, right on me, right in front of you. Do big damage. Keep that aggro. This is the only way I have to keep aggro. Keeps looking away at other guys. No, I need to stay in the fields. I was thinking of stepping behind it so that they can get positioning bonuses, but I do need to stay in the healing field. So, that's it, we're done. Stop right there. Fast legs. Don't sound so impressed. We gonna chase it? We lost it, huh? We better run after it. What about these folks? I'm touched by your concern, but they're experienced soldiers, alright? What? Come on, you lousy grunts. You gonna keel over from tiny scratches like that? Pathetic! You get right up right now, or so help me I tell you limb from limb and feed you the fairest of my bloody self. Ugh, lazy gits, I swear. I'll pile them up somewhere out of the way, then I'll come find you. Go on ahead, don't waste the head start. Okay, I guess, as long as somebody's tending to him.
Our irises should be able to track the prince.
It's not a big area. I don't think we need to track it.
The paw prints lead deeper into the woodland.
Come on, let's chase this thing down. Don't want it getting away.
It's definitely not in a good way. The whole justice system seems to have warped itself. I can only speak for America. I don't even know how much Canada's doing right now, but based on the news that I see and on the news sources that I follow, which are admittedly very left-leaning, maybe even some would consider radical, yeah, a whole lot of America is like falling apart at the fucking seams right now, and I don't mind talking about it and saying it. I don't even want to visit that country right now because of how unsafe I would feel anywhere in it. It's almost approaching third world country and how anti-democratic, authoritarian, and cruel some parts of society have become.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
And according to my opinion, the conservatives, your right wings, are very overzealous and very more powerful than they are compared to most other first world nations, democratized nations on the planet. I don't want to turn Xenoblade into a big political chat. Normally, you guys know I don't mind going into that era. And I'm not afraid to, like, talk about it here either, but playing Xenoblade in a story thing is not, like, the best place to delve into that topic.
How could they let this thing loose? Whose sick idea was this?
Yeah, I kind of thought that politics.
Like, I encourage talking about politics. I love talking about politics. The only reason I don't want to now is because my outlook on politics is very fucking bleak as an outsider, and I can't even do much to change it.
Exactly.
Most people that I talk to can, though. Like, I very much discourage the general idea of disengaging from politics. I think more people need to talk about it and need to be engaged in it. I, as a Canadian living in Japan, am not the person in a position to do much for American politics.
Something so valuable here.
It's quite the show out here.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
I can continue to encourage people to engage and try to inform people, but I can't really do much to act myself. We caught up with it. Let's take it out before it hurts anyone else. So anyways, going back to it, yeah, I'm very glad that this game, especially in regards to the city, they straight up identify and say up front, the conservative faction in the city, fuck those guys. They don't want to do anything to help anybody else. All they want to do is hold up and care about their own. And that's bad in the context of a JRPG world where everybody's dying. So, like, people who play this game, hopefully they pick up on a little bit of that message and take it out into the real world. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate that very much, like, not shying away from a position on something like that. Did this guy have full health when we started? Because if he started already wounded, that would have been a really nice touch, but I wasn't paying attention. More Blossom Dance. I keep thinking about chain attacks, which I guess I could do. And maybe I should do. I can't Ouroboros order, but it'll still finish up the fight. Yeah, skip over his defense points. And start off with Noah should be good. Not much as an attacker. I'm used to at least getting 40 points in the first round. Yes, multiply the TP of all active characters. That's a good start. Random buff will be good for everybody. And then I can go in with lands. Continuous damage field with the energy grenade. Which is not multiplied, but is a free 2,000 or 3,000 damage. Okay, we get a cool, we get Noah back.
I might have the answer. I just thought of a great idea. Do you think this plan might
Defender aggro and attack up to all allies is nice too. Noah again, front attack plus. A bunch of healers again. Damn it. Aggroed plus, so go in with Mio for some slashes. I need to start with a healer next round. I should at least get one more round.
Do you think this plan might work?
And that's all I get. Okay. Attacker and healer aggro by 80%, sure. We'll go in with all of the healers. Physical defense down. This actually should just end it for us. We've got enough of a damage multiplier. Chance to pierce. And we're in overkill. Then Senna for multi-blast. Punch that experience bonus a little higher. Noah with... Where's the AoE? Fatal Barrage. Oh, so many hits. Good. Took it down somehow. They sure don't mess about with the work detail. Our duty's accomplished. What now? We should probably go report it, but... You already took it out? But I barely got to go nuts yet. You really have a taste for battle. Ah, well, what's one is done. What's done is done. You dags better hop to it and report to the guard. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. You ended, didn't you? Since there's not a lot of attention on this place now, we'll take a look around and scope things out for tomorrow. Alright, if that's how you want to play it.
Guess that wraps up today's work.
787666. We're getting closer.
Guess that wraps up today's work. Let's go report back.
Not by a super ton, but a little bit. Yo, and I can take out this lucky one again. But it is standing next to the unique. Or, not unique, to the elite.
Look over here.
Pull it over, pull it over, pull it over. Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're getting the pack. Oh, we're getting the pack. All right, take out the lucky. Take it out fast. We'll decide then if we can still take the rest of them. No. That's their base. Nope. Get away. Down the hill, it's fine. Nope, not dying. I'm not giving up those points. No. I'm gonna reward the people who gave a yes. Too much aggro. We're good.
We're watching you.
Just noticed Gondor's outside. Really? She's been out here the whole time. We already talked to her for starting the side quest. Or not side quest, but going after the Ferris. Gastric acid is gross. Don't spit up on me. Ew. Okay, good. 5 more CPs. Get some enemy pickups.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Do they give the prisoners medical care? Like, if they get really wounded during one of these attack missions, they just leave them? Probably, right? Why would they spend resources on prisoners that they intend to kill anyway? We've defeated a Ferris that has gone wild. Where's the proof? Thing's horns. Could have taken that from any old Ferris. It wouldn't count as proof for me. I was wondering about this. How are they going to prove that the one we took down was wild? What the F is snuffing sparks? That guy's really gets on my wings. Nothing be done. Let's go back and look for something that'll convince him. More walking. Take back some evidence that you took down the Berserk Ferris. The waypoint is right outside the door, so they're gonna give me something.
The lost numbers lot must have the patience of a sage.
Okay, cool it. Just bear with it for now.
You done already? More importantly, what are you lot doing here? Let me explain. Sure sounds like that god gets off on messing with you guys. Take these. Giant Ferris horns. Wouldn't make any difference. You give him those, even he'll have to leave you alone. Thanks for that. Lands most of the game has been walking. And your legs should have been fine with it. But this is unnecessary walking. Not like all those times we wandered off just to fill in a map. That was very necessary walking. Proof of we did what you said. It looks like you really did take it down. I'm a man of my word. You're relieved of duties for the rest of the day. Sounds like you did well. Thanks for the help. Don't even mention it. Besides, I also wanted time to talk about tomorrow. I do want us to go over the details. Cartography. Happy face. Though Gondor had to help them prove it, the party subjugated an enraged Ferris and finished their second day of prison. Alright.
We make our move at 0800. Right after outdoor duty stop. My men will cause a commotion outside. Draw out the guards and jailers. The guards will be armed. So you dads will need to deal with them. Use the element of surprise.
And the jailers?
They're small fry. I'll take care of them.
All right.
How many guards?
About 30. Take out 20 or so and we'll be sitting pretty.
That's a lot of guards.
Then we break straight through the west gate. We'll have you lot covered, so just run for it.
And how do we break through it? It's not like it's made of tissue.
Surely you lot can handle a gate. Why else would the bitch queen even send you?
Why do you keep calling Monica that? She's your mother.
I'll call her whatever the hell I like. Anyways, you all got the gist of the plan now.
You call that a plan? There's nothing to get. We don't even have any contingency measures, do we?
I bet you're fun at parties.
I prefer level-headed, thank you.
Oh, she actually said the line.
Anyhow, we'll gather in front of Watchtower 1. After breaching the gate, then out. You run and you don't look back. Clear?
Okay. We'll do that.
Good. You're dismissed.
Gondor?
Hmm?
Please, just be careful.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Someone who doesn't look careful.
You look like you'd make short work of that gate.
Huh? Me?
That wallop of yours on the first day. One hell of a hit. You sure give him a run for their money.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Looks like someone's ready to go.
How are you here?
Well, look what the Hawks dragged in.
Shania.
Nice to see you too, Gondor. I've been here the whole time. You didn't notice?
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a medal?
Arrogant as ever.
Anyway, think you're ready for this?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, touchy. Just don't screw this up.
Oh, they got some history. Oh, they're at each other's throat. Oh, and they're both interacting with Senna. Oh, Senna.
You and Shania were friends from the crib. Was that it?
Yeah, since we were kids.
I didn't realize.
Chick didn't know when to stop following me around. Had it up to my ears with her. Heard you bombed the selection test. And not for the first time.
Yeah. I couldn't win. In the last round.
Why'd you use the cestus? You can barely throw a punch, makes no sense.
Because I thought if I used your weapon, I could capture a bit of the Gondor spirit.
You know that name pisses me off. And more excuses, eh? Stop copying me. You're even wearing my gloves now. Right, enough is enough.
She is.
Nothing to say for yourself. Ugh, hang on alertness. Don't you have any originality? It's no wonder you lost. No wonder you never get picked. I have my style. She has hers. Why doesn't she get the message? I'm so sick of it.
Hey, now.
They seem confident. Are we okay?
Everything's going to plan.
She's got extra gloves on top.
Fine. Everything.
Wait, what? No. No, no, no. No, I don't like these plans. No, I don't like these plans.
We can't afford to flub tomorrow's mission, huh? I really hope it'll all go to plan.
Oh no, something's wrong.
We'll do everything we can to make it
Something's
work.
very, very wrong. Shania and Gondor have chemistry. And they're both, like, pulling Senna, maybe not in explicitly different directions, but they've both, like, had solo talks with her that are confusing. Or, oh, Senna, 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 make the most of this moment. Make your character think. Ugh. That's a villainous everything. Yeah, it's, Shania's got some suspicious motives and behavior. That's a bad. If we don't get Gondor out of here, the city has no future. We gotta push forward with everything. Let's do it. Nisik. Finally, that damn warden guy is gonna take a good kicking. That's not our primary objective, in case you didn't know. Crazy to think out Gondor's the Elder's daughter with her abrasive personality. Still, her presence here alone is giving us all hope that help's gonna come our way. Olive and Kryto. Security's pretty solid. I can well believe that Kisame is the only one to ever make it out. We're going to turn that on its head. Be sure we stay on track until the mission is accomplished. Hardly needs saying. We're gonna bust them out, every last one of them. Make sure you do. We're counting on you, Ouroboros. Jansen, hi. Our mission is to rescue Gondor from the prison camp. She knows the location of the true queens. Make sure you have your priorities straight. Don't forget what you're here to do. All right.
I've been craving some downtime.
Let's rest.